success as a real estate agent. Let's see. Using direct mail. Direct mail is still an effective way to generate business, but only if it gets to the right people and only if it gets opened and read. Let me state further, I think direct mail is more effective today because of the social media revelation. Our mailboxes are no longer stuffed with direct mail. It's our email inboxes that are overflowing. Direct mail puts your message in a smaller group where it can have more impact. Check out the US Postal Service program called Every Door Direct Mail, which can really save you money. A regular postage stamp at the time of writing is 68 cents, but this program can cut the per piece cost down to 20 cents. You simply identify a geographic area you want to target and develop and print your marketing pieces. The post office gives your pieces to the postal carrier who serves your target area, and they get delivered to every address in your target area based on the carrier routes. No stamping, licking, sticking, or address labeling, and less money. Direct mail is also effective with your past clients and sphere of influence. You can't use every door direct mail for them, though, to get your mail to the right people. Create a carefully developed list that includes the addresses of past clients and people within your sphere of influence, which basically consists of people you know. To get you mail opened, make it look personal. People sort their mail with the garbage can close by. They rifle through the pile and within seconds put pieces into a pile that will definitely get attention. A B pile that has a 50-50 chance of getting opened, or the trash. You want to get into the A pile? To get your mail into the A pile, try putting these tips to work. Send your correspondence on note card sized pieces. Handwrite the envelope address. Avoid computer labels, or if you must use labels because your writing resembles hieroglyphs, use clear labels that are almost invisible and at a glance allow your address to appear typed onto the envelope. Send special occasion cards. Use the client's anniversary, the anniversary of the day they moved into their home, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and birthdays to reinforce your connection with the clients and remind them that you care. Also, send thank you or just thinking about you cards. Send mail to their children. Separate yourself from nearly all of your clients' other business contacts by taking an interest in their children. I didn't understand the value of this connection until I had children. Now I know firsthand that someone who transfers value, service, and kindness to my kids is someone who will get my business forever. Send your clients' children birthday cards. Include a certificate for a treat at the local ice cream parlor, and you'll really get your mailer noticed by both the kids and their parents. Don't expect your direct mail program to just happen simultaneously. Put it out a year in advance. Select about half a dozen times over the course of your year to send handwritten cards to past clients or people in your sphere. Program the dates and the nature of the mailers into your database to remind you when to do it and to then do it. Staying in touch via email. Email provides an easy and cost-effective way to deliver your correspondence to your prospects and clients, as long as you create a good list full of recipients who want and have given permission to send them your mailings. I suggest that you establish at least 2 databases of email addresses. One database should include the names and addresses of all your prospects who have given your permission to send them email messages. When mailing to these people, you're trying to generate interest and confidence and to coax them into a relationship with you. The text in their messages is sales oriented and articulates reasons they should take action in the real estate market now. Mailers may focus on appreciation rates, inventory levels, interest rates, and projections of future rate increases. Additionally, each mailer should include a concise statement about the value of doing business with you, why they should hire you, and the benefits they will receive from working with you over the compensation. A second database should include the names and addresses of past clients and those in your sphere of influence, which includes friends, family members, and professional associates. When mailing to this group, tone down your sales message. You still want to provide an update on current and emerging market conditions, and most certainly you will want to convey the value you deliver. You just want to do it all with a softer, more personal approach. Your purpose when mailing to this group is to generate referrals. By sharing marketplace facts, you provide them with information they can use in their conversations with friends. When compiling your databases, make sure you obtain and include email addresses for each person you want to reach in a home or business. For instance, my wife Joan and I each have our own email addresses. If you only send a mailer to my email address, she'll never see it because I won't take the time to forward it on to her. I generate that we're not unusual in this respect. When mailing to your databases, put the following advice to work. Develop content that is solid, helpful, positive, and valuable. It doesn't have to be earth-shaking in terms of news value, and it doesn't have to be written in award-winning prose. It just needs to be current, customized to your local market conditions, and capable of making a good impression over the few minutes between when it opened and when it's deleted. Avoid email blasts that send identical messages to a long list of addresses. The expectation is when you're sending a newsletter or newsflash to your full list, but in all other cases, work to personalize the notes you send. Your clients are well versed in email and know exactly how much or little time and effort goes into a communication that involves absolutely no personalization. Subsequently, they'll translate the mass mailing as a definition of the quality of your relationship with them. For that reason alone, use mass emails sparingly. When emailing market databases, don't get lazy about relying market facts. When the MLS shares that the average home price has gone from $205,000 to $22,100 over the last year, the numbers really don't mean much to clients or prospects, but if you take the time to do some math, you can tip off your email recipients to the fact that home prices in the local market are increased by 7% in the 12 months. That kind of figure is memorable and gets passed along with your name as the source. A few necessary words about spam. Spam or unrequested, unwanted email is the scourge of the online world. In 2003, the U.S. government passed the CAN-SPAM Act, requiring, among other things, that anyone who sends the unsolicited email must follow some clearly stated rules. The sender must be clearly identified. The email must include a valid physical postal address. The message must present a means for the recipient to opt out of unsubscribed, and the person or organization sending the mailer must honor unsubscribed requests within a specific time frame. Be sure your mailings comply. Picking up the phone. In your effort to stay in touch, add value, and generate referrals, you want to pick up the phone and call some of your client contacts weekly, some monthly, and maybe some only one time each year. To organize the effort, create phone lists that are segmented by the value of connection and frequently of contact you have with each group. Your star clients and closest friends and associates deserve star treatment. These people are sold on you and the service you provide. They want to help you advance your career. They're happy to hear from you, and they're likely to send you more referrals than you get from any other portion of your contact list. It's okay to treat them differently than everyone else. In fact, it's good business. Call those in this category monthly or at least one time every other month and weave a referral request into each conversation. Past clients and those in your sphere of influence should be called at least once a year. Unless you have an enormous database, anyone you have serviced in your career should hear from you personally at least every 12 months. We're going to take a little break. Thanks so much for spending time with me and Success Real Estate Agent. See you later. Bye.